few months ago, I was in Germany and I made some YouTube videos. Then I broke my laptop screen and went on a video making hiatus. Since then, I've had some time to reflect on my stay in Germany and have come to an even greater appreciation of my experience than when I was actually there. This particular video was shot when I was in the lovely city of Hannover. Hannover is known for its many exquisite gardens, many of which I visited. I love how in Germany it is perfectly legal for someone to sunbathe naked in a public park while reading and drinking beer. There were also some very beautiful trees that I wanted to take home with me in my suitcase. But what stood out to me most when I was in Hannover, and anywhere I went in Europe really, was the fascinating clash of new and old. I walked through an enormous Baroque garden, which, by the way, while I was vlogging, I could not for my life remember how to pronounce that in English. Baroque In this garden, I could imagine how once the whole thing belonged to one very fortunate noblewoman. Now the endless lawns, the numerous statues, and the enormous fountains were shared with the public, the beauty and landscaping open for everyone's appreciation. The original Baroque sculptures were entertaining as they displayed the once ideal naked body of mythical people doing mythical things. In striking contrast, about a kilometer away, were the modern art sculptures made by Niki de Saint Phalle. From the gardens, I walked through part of the original city wall which once protected Hannover centuries ago, which circled the blooming new city architecture which encased the Altstadt, whose gems were huge churches with arching, high ceilings and intricate luminous stained glass windows. The old art of stained glass was reflected in another Niki de Saint Phalle art installation, an entirely mosaicked room which, when standing in the center looking up at the ceiling, expressed the sun in the heavens shining down, the same way the stained glass in the church did. As I rode the glass ceiling elevator up the magnificent city hall to the bronze roof and peered over the city, I could feel the perfect unity displayed when history collides with modern day in an ever-present, ever-changing circle.